been falling for hours when Daniel's car broke down. He was miles from the nearest town, stranded on a narrow road, cutting through dense forest. His phone had no signal. The GPS screen blinked uselessly before going dark. With no other option, he grabbed his flashlight and started walking. After about 20 minutes, he saw a faint glow through the trees. Relief washed over him. A house, old but standing. Light flickered inside one of the windows. Daniel knocked. The door creaked open slowly, even though he hadn't touched the handle again. Inside stood an elderly woman with pale skin and eyes that seemed too dark for the dim room. "You shouldn't be out here tonight," she said quietly. "My car broke down," Daniel replied. "Could I use your phone?" She stared at him for a moment that lasted a little too long. "We don't get many visitors." She stepped aside and let him in. The house smelled damp, like wood that had been wet for years. The walls were covered with old photographs. Dozens of them. Daniel noticed something strange. Every photo showed the same thing. People standing on this road, at night, looking scared. "Those are travelers," the woman said from behind him. He turned slightly. "You know them? They came here, just like you." A chill ran down his spine. In every photo, the people looked directly at the camera, but behind them, barely visible in the darkness of the trees, stood a tall shadow. The same shadow in every single picture. Daniel leaned closer to one of the photos. The shadow wasn't just in the trees. It was standing closer, closer in every photograph, until the last one. The last photo showed the front of this house. A man stood where Daniel was standing now, and right behind him was the shadow. Daniel slowly turned around. The old woman was gone. The door to the house was now closed, and his flashlight flickered. From somewhere in the dark hallway, a tall shape unfolded itself from the shadows. A voice whispered right behind his ear. Another traveler. The next morning the rain stopped. The road was quiet again. Inside the house, a new photograph appeared on the wall. A man stood in front of the camera, eyes wide with terror.